Hey guys, how are you? It is our birthday, and I am telling my son to turn the TV down in the living room. All right, so there you have it. Do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified when I post a new video. Sorry about that. Remember, red hearts if you made it through, purple hearts if it resonates, green hearts if you're working on it. We are going to see where your energy is. It is our birthday. Happy birthday, everybody. Happy birthday to all the cancers out there. My birthday is this weekend, so there you have it. Let's see where our energy is. Remember, we're evolving. We're evolving together. We're not trauma bonding. We're getting through this thing called emotions and life, and we're figuring it out together. We are strong for each other because there will be an apology coming up. How are you going to take that apology? There is going to be some type of forgiveness. You're either forgiving a person, you're either apologizing to a person. Who has been blocked, closed off, resistance, and now they're coming to express their truth. Yeah, because they realize your self worth and their expectations of you were crazy, and it's causing them to heal. So remember, I said I would put the cards at the bottom of the deck over there so I wouldn't get all this stuff going on here. So there you have it. This is going to be an apology. Well, let's see what other energies come out. I'm going to pull from the archetype deck to see what type of apology is happening or who the apology is coming from or the type of person that you were dealing with. Yeah, there you have it. So, yeah, it says an autumn or harvest, but I think that the harvest is coming from you planting a seed when it came to this person who's closed off, guarded, resistant, and now they're expressing themselves and finally telling the truth. That lets you know that they're at least trying to heal. May not be all the way, but nobody's perfect. So it's up to you whether or not you want to forgive this person and their past, and the things that, yeah, they're awakened. That's what it shows. It shows that they're awakened. So there you have it. I'm going to see. It says is willing, it says awaken, is willing and ready to accept love. They're making the journey back to love, romance, awakening their spirituality. So there you have it. Look what you did. You waken people up around here, Cancer. That's what you have look forward to. The bride, a married woman, has the qualities of a good wife. The woman every man wants to marry. Well, there you have it. And so if you're a male, then you might have the qualities that every woman wants to marry, but they have to realize your worth. And sometimes we have to take back our energy by using affirmations, visual inspiration, meditation. I am here to give you motivation on how the past is always our teacher and we can learn from each other. I mean, come on now. Did I write? Oh, actually, you know what? When I created that, I didn't even write it. I just was going based on emotions because I was feeling some kind of way. Okay, it shows them. Hold on, I'm trying to fix my microphone. But I was feeling some kind of way when I said that. And it just came to me. So that's how that came out. And then when I was having issues with the audio, I had to remember what I said. But a lot of the things that I do say are just off the dome. Ain't that what the rappers say? But Pleiadian, just to let you know, this is a really good card to me because this explains everything about us that's at the bottom of the deck. And it says, you understand polarity and balance, here to help the human race evolve. Challenger of social norms. So that's you all day, Cancer. And so that is where and how you help this person have an awakening. And so this deals with your LVL5 consciousness. It says you've given up destructive habits. You maintain balance in your life, starting to manifest your spiritual being. And that is why you're here. That is why we're here. We're maintaining our balance. We're dealing with people who may need additional healing, and we have to give them that healing when we realize our self-worth, because sometimes we give too much to a situation and they don't really see our worth, and so when we remove it, then they really have no choice but to see it. if that makes sense. So that's kind of how I see that energy. Somebody is coming through and they're apologizing, and they want you to forgive them because they have been closed off, resistant, and guarded in the past. And you are wifey material. You're my wifey. Make my life complete. Come on now. So, I mean, that's a part of people healing. People have to heal, but it takes for some person to, plant the seed and, harvest it, be patient about it, and move forward. But it only happens when you realize your true power. And so the awakening is that they're willing and ready. Baby, I'm ready. My great nephew is here, and my son is in the living room. To satisfy your fantasy. Yes, I am, baby. Y'all know I can't sing. Jaheim, ready, willing, and able. Come on, you guys. So when they're ready, willing, and able, then they'll come back around and act like they got some act right about themselves. Until then, you're just going to keep going back and forth with them until they realize. But you understand the polarity and balance that is needed. You just hate to admit it because you see it, but you want it all to be right then and there, ready, willing, and able. But we attract broken souls, and that's just how it is. Here it is, the Celtic knot. Bottom of the deck, could be dealing with the air sign. Shows his face, right? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It says the element of air. It says intellectual, idealist, communicative, curious, inventive, bright ideas, diplomatic, cold, alert, gathering information, mental acuity, clever, likely it's developing. That is the message. Likely it's developing. So this person, this air sign, whoever it is ready, willing, and able. That's just kind of how I see that. This card fell out. This is the bottom of the deck. So they're healing, and you planted the seed, and now they want to apologize, and they want you to forgive them because in the past they were closed off, they were guarded, they were resistant, and they didn't realize your worth. And now they're expressing their truths and going from there. So again, it says you've given up, or they have actually. It could be them. You've given up destructive habits. Maybe they have because they were guarded. You maintain balance in your life. It says that here. So it could be you or them. It just depends. Starting to manifest your spiritual being. So, this is you helping them heal. And it just says it all right here just to kind of let you know and see. Hold on. I'm trying to fix my microphone because that sounds better. So Celtic knot, unconditional love, legendary. Divine union, eternal love, infinity, enduring, connected, love of a lifetime. Oh, almost about to sing Erykah Badu. Love of my life. Y'all know I can't sing. You are my friend. All right, so I'm going to pull from the Twin Flame Oracle to get a little bit more information or a little bit more energy to see what messages come out. It's a message from your beloved. So yeah, I just feel like everybody is learning right now. We had all these retrogrades, full moons, everything that's happening, and people having realizations and understanding that with time like this, with times like this, sometimes we have to change up, and grow up. And, that's just where it is. At the bottom of the deck is mirroring. Our inner guidance is clear, but our ego is resisting. So that was the energy that was there in the beginning. And so therefore now it's been removed. The ego is changing, they've been resisting it. And now here it is. They're ready to talk. It says timing and intentions. It says surrender brings us together faster than resistance. So that is what they're doing now. They're surrendering. And it says union. You are my true love, my heart and my soul. So maybe that's what they're going to be expressing to you. Timing and intentions. This next solstice or equinox will bring an important shift for us. And then it says, draw another card to get an idea into what this shift may be. So here is a card that comes out with this. It says, I'm listening to my higher self now. A higher power is guiding me. So that is what they want to express to you. Finally, after you saying all this stuff about this being your twin flame and telling them exactly how you feel, what you feel, when you feel, and all of these things, and it, fell over deaf ears, you're just like, okay, well, I'm tired of talking about it. So this is the love situation deck that comes out. I'm coming out. That's come out. No, that I'm actually shuffling the love situations to see what other situations when it came to love that you had to deal with. And so there you have it. You know what? It's our birthday. This is my time. I usually celebrate my birthday a whole month, but all of my courses and classes, divorce, somebody is leaving someone, terminating a marriage, separation will be costly, but they're willing to do that. Complicated relationships. So they are, leaving a situation. And so I'm not going to say that you had anything to do with this. You just kind of separated your energy from this person. And now here it is. Your gravitational apology comes out twice. I can't make this up. Your energy is, has this gravitational pull that, they're confessing, they're mending their relationships and rebuilding with you. And so that's what that says. And so a married woman has qualities of a good wife, the woman every man wants. And so memories. Yeah, they're holding on to the memories. So it says, feeling nostalgia, pleasures and sadness stuck in the past. So that could be why this person was closed off, because again, they're stuck in the past. I don't want to be a player no more. Stringing along. Yeah, being strung along, giving false hopes and selfish intentions. And that is where they were. And they want forgiveness now because they don't want to string you along anymore. It says, you are my true love, my heart and my soul. And so here it is with the closed off is revenge body. So when they decided to be closed off, you decided to work on yourself, looking your best, focusing on yourself and punishing your ex. Come on, you guys. So it says the next solstice or equinox will bring an important shift for us. And so you're working on yourself, whether it be mental, physical, or spiritual. You're working on yourself, and that they're expressing themselves now with the truth. Sex, bond filled with lust, acting on sexual desires. Is it love or lust? And that is what they had to ask themselves. And so at first they thought it was lust, but then it says, now I'm listening to my higher self now. I'm listening to my higher self now. A higher power is guiding me. So that's the messages of trust. The higher power is guiding them, and the self-worth and the expectations, the Celtic knot, unconditional love, legendary divine union, eternal love, infinity, enduring, connected love of a lifetime. So that is why, because they realize that you are the love of a lifetime. So that's a really good energy so far when it comes to this situation. Sorry, that's my motion sensor in my living room. So I'm going to pull from the Untold Truths of the Heart. Normally, my son is in there making his meal prep, but normally nobody's in the living room unless my pretty is here. But anyway, so the Untold Truths of the Heart comes with them expressing themselves. So I'm going to see what they're saying when it comes to this energy. Okay, so here it is, epiphany, realization, understanding, and awakening. Come on, you guys. You set them on fire. They understand now, and they're having a realization. Hold on. They're having a realization that everything that's around them is not you. And so nourishes here. Self-harmony, soul growth, and comfort. That's why they want this to apologize, because they're growing up, and they know that the comfort they have is around you. The next one is confusion, puzzled, unsettled, and unclear. That's why they were closed off, is because they were confused. And then you had to draw the line with the boundaries card. No, it says drawing the line and then no. So the truth is that they realize your self-worth, and now they understand that you're drawing the line because you're not dealing with any of this anymore. I forget what this is called, but I'm going to go ahead and pull from it. And then I'll pull from, I think we already pulled from the evolution of the soul, but the bottom of the deck is, I want to work things out with you. I know we are two very different people, but with effort, we can complement each other. So bottom of the deck, now they see oil and water, or fire and Excuse me, it says, well, air and water, shall I say, because the air card came out. So they see now. They see and they understand. We haven't even pulled tarot yet, and we're here right now. There is a whole other side to me that you haven't seen yet, and I'm ready to show you. So that is where the unsettling puzzles and the boundaries, that's what happened. And if you got my read today, if you heard my read today, when it said that you just have to play that game, that insightful game that we really don't want to have to play because we're good at playing games. But now they get to see a different side of life without you. And so that came from the 100 Ways to Win at Love. Did I pull from the archetype deck? Hold on. I'm trying to think. No, I don't think I pulled from the archetype deck. I'm going to pull. Here it is right here. I think I did pull from the 100 Ways of Winning at Love. No, I didn't. Okay, look, but my cards are all about to fall over. So hold on one second. Let me get these. But yeah, I just feel like, the 100 Ways to Win at Love said that, pull your energy back a little bit. Pull your energy back, play the games, give them a little bit, give them a taste, Whoa, I almost just said something, but, give them a taste of what it feels like to be in love. What it's like to be in love. All right. I'm going to limit my songs, but yeah, there you have it. I'm thinking about going live for a couple hours on my birthday. You guys let me know. My birthday is Saturday, so I don't know if I'm going to put a poll up, but I think I might just do it, and maybe I'll do some readings, maybe a $20 question read for like through Cash App or something like that. I'm not sure how I want to do it. But yeah, listen, avoid the word commitment. They have a fear of being tied down. That is what kind of sort of what came out earlier, is that they were fearful of certain things or whatever. And you just got to play around. And yeah, it says avoid the word commitment right now. If they choose to commit, it will be their decision. You have to decide if it's worth the wait or if it's best for you to move on. So that is why you decided to start moving on, because this person wasn't showing any type of movement. So again, this card deck is 100 Ways to Win at Love. It says anger to love. Anger to love. It says let that angry energy morph into love. Love energy, or create something with it. It says there is something powerful about creating something from your anger. So again, you have to know how to transmute that energy of hate and anger and bitterness into love. And so that is, when you do that, that's a part of your healing journey. And when you have those realizations, those understandings, and those awakenings, that's a part of your journey. And that is how you can transmute the energy of somebody not wanting to commit by you just saying, you know what, okay, and move forward. Handle rejection gracefully. Learning how to handle rejection gracefully is not easy, but a necessary skill. Let go of the idea that you can change their mind about it. And so that's what you started to do. You started to do that by setting boundaries and not even expecting anything. You planted the seeds and started to focus on your self-worth and let them realize what your self-worth was about. Dreams are not enough. Dreams are simply illusions. Falling in love can be magical, but don't be so eager to maintain the fantasy at all costs to avoid exposing the other's shadow. Love is embracing it all. So again, you embraced all of them until you removed yourself from them. And so that is where the change came up. That's where the signals got crossed and we got switched. I don't know. I don't know what made me leave that shit. Let me see. That's it. It was the chicken. Help the chickens get amnesia or something like that. Song cry Jay-Z. So I'm just saying, you had to switch it up on how you were doing things. And, when you start focusing on yourself and they start fearing that they would lose you, and things were starting to get switched up. This is the Ascended Love Oracle. When it would get switched up. Hold on, a card flew out. Hold on one second. Higher power came out. Hold on. But sorry, that was loud. But when you start to switch it up and start to focus on yourself, then this person starts to see that you're really removing your energy. So higher power, choosing your highest good, aligning with your higher self, connected to spirit, on the path to the divine. So that's what you were practicing even though it was hard for you to be able to do that, because remember the Pleiadian, um, it's letting you know that, our inner guidance is clear, but our ego is resisting it. Both of you guys were, because at this point, you had moved on and you started to not necessarily moved on to a person, but you moved on mentally and spiritually. And so therefore, not really, but really, you moved on in the 5D, and so, when it came to everything else, you were like, cold. Look at that. Look at that card come out. Bottom of the deck is soulmates. But you realize that you guys got something special. You guys got something special. And the coldness was hard for you to do and be, but you had to. And so the soulmates is here. Soulmate says harmonious partnership. It says a powerful love, soul family groups, and it says a bond that helps you grow. This is what you realize, but it takes two to realize this. And so that is where the epiphany comes in at, and the healing has to happen, no matter the situation. And so star energy, no matter the situation you find yourself in, there is always hope. Have faith, be optimistic, and focus on self-care. You focus on self-care, then they have no choice but to learn to focus on what they're missing, and that's you. And so why are you focusing on that? Because they need to realize their self-worth, and so your self-worth, and then also theirs, all the closed off and the confusion and all of these different things, because you went in, and we always do this. It's okay. It's okay, but you're learning. We went in with everything. We gave them our all, and then turned around and there was nothing to leave to chance, and so you didn't handle the rejection good, because you realized that the dreams that you saw and the potential that you saw with this person wasn't enough for them, because they were avoiding the commitment, because of the fears and the things that they have to deal with in order to commit to anybody, no matter what the situation is. In order for you to commit to somebody, you have to realize that, yes, you have to only have one person, and you have to kind of limit the things that you do and be respectful to this person. And that was something that meant that they would have to grow up. They didn't want to be a Toys R Us kid, like they always want to be a Toys R Us kid, shall I say, if you're of a particular age. But the coldness came with the absence of love. Look at that. I can't make that up. The absence of love. Love life is blocked, frozen in some areas of your life. Emotions buried deep within. And so that's where they were cold at. And you blocked, the absence of love is where they felt when you blocked yourself from them, if that makes sense. And so now I'm going to go ahead and pull tarot, because I just feel like we got a whole lot in this whole energy. And now they want you to forgive them, and they're, because they're healing. But again, their apology is not going to be the way you said, but the way you feel like it is. I keep telling you that. So don't expect too much, because just like they fear being tied down, they fear of, expressing themselves. They have a fear of expressing themselves, and that's why they're closed off. And that's where the confusion lies, because they can talk to you about what they're used to and all the other things that they went through when they were younger, or the past, reliving the past. Yeah. The options that they had, Seven of Cups energy, they can talk to you about that clear. They're very easy, especially if it's an air energy, to communicate about the past. What is it called? The past memories. They're always good at talking about the options that they had. Seven of Cups energy, when it comes to, warnings and, the choices, and, warning you like, yeah, this is what I'm used to. I had it this way. I had it that way. They can always talk to you about that, but they can't talk to you about their feelings. And so therefore, this is where the signals get crossed, because then they start to run, because they avoid the commitment, and they don't want to feel tied down, and they don't want to have to express themselves. That card didn't turn over, so I'm not taking it. Okay, they just fly out like that. They don't want to have to express themselves. And so when it comes to the Ace of Pentacles energy being here, this is happiness, joy, and new beginnings, so happiness, joy, and new beginnings, because you went into hermit mode, and therefore they had to go into hermit mode, retreating from distraction to determine their own truth of them being closed off. And the Page of Cups energy, the Page of Cups energy is opportunity, invitation, and affection, but this is what they're used to with the options, third party energies, them being able to drink from several cups, and, have things their way. And so the unknown of a relationship scares them. And so then you have the insight and knowledge to know what's causing them sadness. And when you removed your energy, they had no choice but to figure out what the problem was. And that's where they had to really look and see that it was their fear of commitment and them being closed off and stringing you along. And not just you, everyone else. And so therefore, with the Seven of Cups, I'm going to clarify the Seven of Cups, they just have to really, Queen of Swords, this is your energy actually, or theirs, because they are air signs if you're dealing with the air sign. But stand up for yourself, always speak your mind, and don't take shit from anyone. I think that's where you are in this situation, and this resonates with you with their options and the new beginnings. You're standing up for yourself, and you went into hermit mode because they want third party, you want a cup of love, and they're afraid of commitment, and therefore you're just tired of being confused. So you set the boundaries and you realize your self-worth, all within them having to realize their self-worth. The death energy comes sideways. So the death energy in the upright says, embrace change and let go of what no longer serves you. Death is not the end. It's the transformation that brings new beginnings. But the death energy in the upright also is ending, letting go, and new beginnings. Or in the reverse, is separation, hanging on, or grief. But this is sadness because, again, they've reached a plateau with every option that they had, which is right here. The board, Four Cups energy, is reaching a plateau, disconnected and bored. And so they're bored with every other option they have. And so here is the thing, because in the past they could move forward with plans, travels, and new ideas, right? But look at this. This just goes with the same energy that when it comes to, that sounds better to me, when it comes to you and how it takes for you to move forward. Your right leg is tied, it's bound. You're sitting on a tree stump. Your left leg isn't bound. Your right hand isn't bound. You choose to talk to a bird, but your left hand is bound. So you can easily get free. But that takes you having to grow up and have realizations and have an awakening on why you are in the situation that you're in and why you're questioning everything, if that makes sense. So the Hermit card comes out because you guys both had to end things. This is the Knight of Cups energy, and this is the Knight of Swords energy. So with the Hermit card, retreating from distraction to determine your own truth, they realize that love, compassion, and understanding truth will truly bring them the happiness and tranquility that they seek. But they have to be tough, be ambitious, know what they want, and go after it in a single-minded determination. And it's bored, plateau, and disconnected with the options, the other options, and you're the next option. So we're clarifying the Page of Cups energy. The Page of Cups energy, again, is new beginnings, and it comes with the Eight of Pentacles. They had to work on themselves because you already did it. You already worked on yourself. So the Eight of Pentacles is 8 years of dealing with you and having to work on themselves now, because they have to manifest something different with you, because in the past they were closed off and bored, and you start to set boundaries because you realize your worth and your code now, and therefore the self-worth when it comes to all these situations, they had to realize that. And we're clarifying the moon right now just to let you know, but they had to realize why you set boundaries and why you're so cold. And they realized that they have to have you forgive them, and they're going to apologize twice because they're ready to mend the relationship and rebuild with you, because of the past energy. They know that you're wifey material. or husband material, and that now they realize what the soulmate thing is happening when you say, oh, you're my soulmate, and so to clarify the moon card, the unknown energy, the mysterious energy, they have to understand the tower energy. You had to end this is a part of the growth. I don't know why okay, that sounds a lot better. This is a part of the growth with the tower. Sometimes you need to tear down the limiting structures you have built for yourself to move forward, move forward and rebuild better, stronger, and wiser. They realize why you move forward and why you set the boundaries. But this also is the Seven of Wands energy. The Seven of Wands is being defensive. They realize why you were defensive, because you didn't know where this was going to go. So the defense, and still having hope and being victorious and everything else is because you had to have the power and the authority and the stability to be able to do this for yourself. And your belief system had to change. Hierophant energy. You had to change your belief system and also walk away from things that no longer serve you. The Eight of Cups energy. But you walked away very politely. You knocked only one cup down. You cleaned your mess up and you moved forward. You left them some juice and some crumbs, and you were just like, I gotta go. Follow the crumbs if you want to be with me, like Hansel and Gretel. You put I think it's Hansel and Gretel. You put the breadcrumbs to lead them to the healing part. And so they had to take heed and follow it. And so the Six of Pentacles, because you've been given to a situation wholeheartedly without expecting to receive the same, now we're going to clarify the Five of Cups energy, having the insight and knowledge to know what's causing you sadness. They know that you gave too much in the situation. Six of Pentacles, 6 years is out here. We have the Eight of Pentacles, here we have, the insight and knowledge to know what's causing you sadness, the self-destructive patterns of this person, the addiction, the materialistic energies, the devil energy, the temptation, the seductions, third parties. All of these things are what caused you sadness. And now with the Star card, I said this, no matter the situation you find yourself in, there is always hope. Have faith, be optimistic, and focus on self-care. So this person realizes that you focused on your self-worth, you set boundaries, and then you became cold in order for you to get through this thing we call life. And now there's communication here because they realize the Drake energy. You only live once. Be bold, be fearless, do what you love, and always follow your heart. It'll never lead you astray because it knows things the mind can't explain, because you limited and you conserved the way you gave your energy, and you secured yourself, and you had a completion. You had to walk away from the things that no longer serve you. Six of Swords energy, in order for you to really understand that a loving family is one of the greatest blessings in life. Protect and care for them no matter what. That no matter what is what you've done. And now they want to have a celebration with you. No more third parties. This is finding people who complete you, not deplete you. And that's what they had to realize, that you complete them and they see the beauty in you. And now when faced with difficult situations of getting rid of the third parties and the options, they have to be impartial, carefully evaluate the options with the rational mind and do it with ease. Two of Pentacles energy is either juggling, doing something with ease, or adapt to a situation. But that consists of them taking a leap with the full energy. They have to take a leap in order to learn about what it is that you wanted and it wasn't that bad, And this is, you only live once. No, excuse me. No, it's not. It's yesterday is history. Tomorrow's a mystery. The only thing that's real is the present moment. So enjoy. So they want you to forgive them. They want to apologize to you because they realize the things that caused you insecurities. They realize the things that caused you insecurities and what made you struggle. And it all because of strength is not always physical. Your patience, compassion, and gentle spirit is what makes you strong, not the sharpness of your words. The sharpness of their words caused you to have to walk away because it made you confused, because they were afraid of commitment. And the High Priestess energy, something that can only be understood through experience. You've experienced this several times and have been in limbo for the longest, and therefore you want your reward. So you planted the seed twice, autumn, and planting the seeds, Seven of Pentacles energy. After 7 years, you planted the seeds, and therefore the conflict and competition went away because you start setting boundaries, and now you have clarity. But this is the justice energy. The justice energy is I'm having a brain freeze. It is consequences of your actions when it comes to love. So they know why you ended up going and being grateful for the new experiences that you've been in, because you had to find liberation and seek a way out from the heartbreak. Because again, the King of Pentacles says, the King of Pentacles says, you can't get the results without first doing the work. No, that's Page of Pentacles. There's no reward without risk. Create opportunities. Don't be afraid to fail and invest your time wisely. They realize that they didn't do that, and there's clarity on your part. So you're confident now in your Queen of Wands bag. Confidence shines from the inside when you love yourself, own your flaws, and rock them without caring what others think. The boundaries are here. So you set boundaries, and therefore you had a realization that you, being the Queen of Cups energy, you have always been the person that they could come to. You have always been the one who has been the natural healer, who is wifey material. And you had to realize that if you want this person to be a true leader that leads from the heart, inspires others to do more, dream bigger, be better, you have to understand where the connection, where the issues in the connection, the love, and the friendship is. And that is what you have been patient about, is trying to have a 10 of Pentacles energy, 10 years of having, a carefree, harmonious, happy love, or happy wife, happy life energy. But it takes for people to work as a team, 3 of Pentacles energy, in order for you to be courageous and go after your desires and be positive. You have to have balance. You have to have balance, and that consists of growth and you moving forward with the Chariot energy with confidence. And it also means that the Knight of Pentacles energy, you can't get the results without first doing the work. Show up, work hard, and keep pushing every day in order for you to be victorious, to have success and good news. You had to realize what was causing you to feel like a failure and feel like you've been backstabbed, and all you wanted was your peace, happiness, and harmonious energy with the 4 of Wands energy. The 9 of Swords energy is you wanted to get rid of the stress, the anxiety, and feeling hopelessness, and stop holding on to the past with the 6 of Cups energy, the romance, the nostalgia, the love that was causing you different cycles and feeling certain type of way when it comes to the Wheel of Fortune. The fate and the unpredictability of this person's ego with the 5 of Swords, to me, is ego. 5 of Swords is an unwinnable situation where you feel defeated and like there's sneaky behavior. So you turned around with the 9 of Wands energy and set boundaries in order for you to have this cup of love, opportunity, and joy. And that took for you to be in your 9 of Pentacles bag, or get to your 9 of Pentacles bag. Every stone you threw at me helped me build my foundations. 9 of Pentacles energy is success, great love, and rewards. But you had to trust in yourself, my Rihanna card. You had to trust in yourself and stop overthinking when it comes to this situation. That just scared me. That my son just dropped something. Yeah, when it came to the situation, did you hear me flinch? But that is where you are when it comes to the situation. You have to do what it takes in order for you to get to this point of you redeeming yourself and realizing that you have to set boundaries and know your self-worth before you expect it from somebody else, before you expect for somebody else to love you or to see your true power and your worth. So that is where you are now. I'm going to pull from the messages of the heart just because we're talking about love here, and we're going to go from there. Lack of faith. And then the bottom of the deck is ancestral karma. So let me see where we are. Trying to make sure this doesn't fall. Ancestral karma. They are clearing negative ancestral patterns that were passed down through generation. Don't rush the journey. And so that is what you had to realize. Their healing is going to be different from yours. It's going to be a different type of healing from yours because you already know how to love. They don't know how to. A lack of faith. Leaving you out in the cold has been one of my biggest regrets, which has made me lose hope in the situation. So they're not sure if you're going to be able to go back to them after all of this. So they're only praying and trying to heal so that you can forgive them and move forward. But that is what you are working on in yourself. You're working on those aspects of it and going from there. So I'm going to pull. Hell, I think I pulled from, no, I didn't. I was going to pull from, that's what I wanted to pull from, is the crystal deck, and then we're going to go ahead and let this energy go. So yeah, I just feel like, you know, you already know what's happening. They want to apologize and they want you to forgive them. The rainforest rhyolite, and guess what? It's our birthday. So you know they're going to come around and act like they don't know your birthday. They're going to act like they don't remember, or be like, oh, okay, did I forget? But they're going to come back around. But this is your spiritual contact, your protection, and your strength. This deals with your third eye and your heart chakra. Your third eye chakra is your intuition, your perception, and your understanding. Your heart chakra is your loving, the way you love, how harmonious you are, and how you can forgive. Again, it says, love and joy permeates every cell in my body. Love and joy permeates every cell in my body. So you are going to forgive this person, but you can forgive them and move forward, or you can forgive them and be friends. That's what the read said earlier today. Just make sure you're realizing why you don't want to rush it back when you have already walked away. Take baby steps, you know. Don't just jump into something thinking that it's going to be, because again, healing is not an overnight thing. Healing does not, especially to somebody that's closed off, that is blocked, and that is afraid of commitment. That's not going to happen. The communication is not going to happen. The person who is used to having things their way, it's not going to happen as fast as you think it is. So again, make sure when you decide that you're going to go back into this situationship, it's with friends. Remember, red hearts if you made it through, purple hearts if it resonates, green hearts if you rock with me, yellow hearts if you just rock with me. Did I say green hearts if you rock with me? I think I said green hearts if you're working on it. Yellow hearts if you rock with me. And then clocks in the comments, because I realized what the 6 is. The 6 is, in military terms, that because the clock is 12 and 6, the 6 is halfway, I got your back. I think that's so dope. I always would use the Drake analogy until one of our team, our members or our Care Bears, let me know about it. So I really appreciate that. You know, I like the meanings of things. So let's let this energy go. I now let go of worn out conditions of lack, doubt, hate, negativity, procrastination, stagnation, sadness, generational curses, debt, bad energies, heartbreak, bad health, and addictions. And remember, addictions can be to a person, place, thing, or situation. I love you guys. Happy birthday. Let's see, orange hearts in the comments if you want me to go live for at least 3 to 4 hours on Saturday morning or afternoon. I'm not, because I'm going somewhere Saturday night. But orange hearts in the comments if you want me to go live for at least a couple of hours or something like that, and to do $20 reads, or just like a couple of questions. You know, I talk too much, but $20 one question reads. Let me know, orange hearts in the comments. I love you guys. It's my birthday. It's your birthday. Cancer gang all day. The Care Bears.